Alright, today I'm going to be changing a starter on my mid-70s Mercury Tower of Power, 150 horsepower. That looks to me like the original starter. It worked great about a month ago, and then the other day I went to start it up. Starter was bad. Go ahead and disconnect the battery. It's always step one. Disconnect the negative terminal. This is a new GoPro, so I figured I'd test it out and do a video. Let's see. I have not changed the starter on one of these yet, so hopefully it goes good. Disconnect this ground. Main power wire. Gotta take this top cover off. In here you got the wire for the choke. I just keep that finger tight. But if yours is tight, it's a 5/16. Actually, that's 3/8, I think. This one I'm going to try to get it with a wrench. Try not to take that front cover off. Hopefully I don't drop this nut. These bolts are half inch, and the nuts for the cables were 7/16. I think what I'm going to do for that nut, I'm going to put a magnet back there. Let me verify that these are actually magnetic. Yeah, they are. So I'm going to stick this back here to catch the nut. There's the nut. be our cap. Looks like there's a rubber vibration mount right there. Do the same for this bottom one. Alright, it looks like this bolt on the bottom on the inside doesn't have a nut. It just screws into this casing. So that's nice. Do I even need to take that out though? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so there's that bottom cap. Another rubber vibration mount sits in here. And then it looks like this is just going to knock out this way. A little bit sticky. Alright, this starter here, the spring, retracting mechanism is busted. It still worked. It just, the gear would kind of hang up on here while you ran it. It made a little bit of a noise, but it started fine. So I'm going to do now is take note of what's on here that isn't on the new one and start transferring stuff over. So it looks like there's these pieces here, little rubber things. Not in very good shape. I'm gonna flip that one around since it's torn. And this one's sort of stuck. Those replaced. The ground bolt and the power cable nut and washer. Okay, it's already got another nut, so we'll just switch the bolt. Okay, now we got these rubber mounts. Looks like somebody kind of banged it up putting it in last time. I may put some dielectric grease on this so it slides in nice. Looks like there's a little detent in here where this point goes into. So that would be for alignment. It looks like I got everything off this. I was wrong about the detent. As far as alignment goes, it looks like it really doesn't matter as long as it goes in there. I'd like to actually rotate it so the bolt is kind of over here and away from the cowling. Actually, there is a detent. It's just different than what I thought. Once you get it in there, it'll be obvious where that detent is. Okay. So that's seated back where it needs to be. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do reverse order. How I took it apart. That one's started. Okay, this one. This is gonna be the hard part, that nut. It's hard to get to. You might be able to just drop the nut in. Actually, that went pretty good. Get this one. Doesn't really matter, but as a general rule of thumb, you always put the power cable on first, the battery cable. Right now the battery's disconnected, but if you just always do that, then when it does matter, you won't have an issue. Tighten this one after I get the cover back on, I guess. GoPro I'm using, it's a GoPro Hero 7. My last GoPro was the original Hero, so I guess we'll see what this one can do. Forgot to hook this ground up. I'm missing a bolt right here. It's like that when I got the boat. Alright, I'm not going to try to start it, but I'm going to go and crank it and just see what happens. It should have been a bad starter. Either way, the starter, the one that came off it, this is original from the 70s. But I measured voltage coming in, and when I tried to crank it, this would turn real slow, but the voltage would barely drop here. And that tells me that something in here isn't making a good connection. Hook this battery back up. All right, try it out. Oh yeah. All right. So that was the problem. And the new starter was $66. I got it off of Amazon, I believe. Yeah, Amazon for $66. I don't know what brand it is or anything, but it's working good. That's how it was cranking before it stopped working. So I guess today, because I just changed the impeller the other day, I'm gonna get my big bucket out, fill it up with water, and start it and see how, make sure I got good water coming out of the pee hole here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.